think? Holy smokes, that's going to be a loud intro, but welcome back to Trailer Park Garage. Today I am pumped up because I've been reading some comments and I watched, maybe you guys have seen it, I'm sure you have, if not, new viewer, I get it. But I'm looking at the S10 here and it made me think about the banging it through the motor, the S10. Somebody left a comment on there today, Dime Piece I think was his name. He was like, man, I need that rear end, funny ass video. Well, I watched that thing all the way through today, and I was like, man, we used to, you know, I don't spend as much time editing anymore as I used to, and I was talking to my boy Matt Rice at DNR Auto, and we was talking a little bit about that, how much time you put into your product. So I need to do a little better about that, so I understand why I get it. But I want to read off a comment, a couple that I thought were purely badass. And number one, that's right, drag racing, the most American motorsport ever, says Keith Spencer. And then he adds, I hope the EPA sees this comment, hashtag RPM Act. Everyone go and sign a petition to keep the hot rods and drag racing around for a long time. Hashtag hot rodding is not a crime. Well, Keith, you damn right. Spencer, maybe that's your first name, Keith, mix it up. I don't know, but you're right. Hot rodding is not a crime. Drag racing is not a crime. RPM Act, if you don't know what that is, punch it in on Google. I got a video about it. There's a link in the description if you're struggling finding it. But American, baby, that's what I'm talking about. My love for the sport of drag racing is to the moon. I don't think there's anything just much cooler than that. Show up at 3 a.m. in the morning, somebody's in the streets blipping one through the motor real hard, and they let go of the brake, they got a candle lit, and the front wheels are up just a little bit. Really? Ain't nobody gonna show up there and be like, well, that was dumb. Hell no. Drag racing, street racing, whatever, it don't matter. If you're putting them bitches out there and ripping them, alright, I'm getting excited, sorry about that. But I want to read another one off because it's about Kirsten, and Kirsten puts in just as many hours as me. Sometimes she's, you know, working on the laptop, doing some computer work for college or whatever. But 99% of the time she's out here putting in the work with me. John Keeney says, okay, Milkman, it is way past due. I have taken it upon myself to make an executive decision. The Little Red-Headed Pit Crew, new title. Little Red-Headed Crew Chief. Chick, you are badass. All the work you do does not go unnoticed. Keep up the good work. Turn those videos out. Doesn't matter if they're 3 minutes or 30 minutes long. We got you back, and you know we'll watch them. Lots of love and respect. Burp it through the motor, come on. That's what I'm talking about right there. American shit, American terminology. Burp it through the motor, that's a new one. I don't know if I've heard that before. That's getting wrote down. You got bang it, boom it, burp it, couples that you can't say blip it. But anyways, there's a couple comments I want to read off. Thank you guys so much. That's really cool to, you know, read some stuff about Kirsten. And people talk about Kirsten all the time. Prom queen. That's what everybody calls her usually. But I got a laptop to work the race pack. I can't wait to show you guys. We're going to go testing Friday. I can't wait to go out there. We're going to try to go 60s at US 60. So we're going to try to blip off a 460. I don't know if it'll happen. That track is a little wonky compared to Bowling Green where we've been testing, even though it's a little greasy up there. But we're going to try to go 460s. We're going to take the launch retard out of it. It might get up on the tire, but we'll see what it does. And we got a couple of things that we're watching. Boone is like, man, I feel like there's a tenth left of problems in that thing. So I got to take the magnets out of the race pack, change it to a 2-magnet deal. I got all kinds of shit to do. It's Wednesday. I ain't got to work tomorrow, so we are about to rip some footage. And we're about to work on our hot rod a little bit and have a good time. Come on! Alright, so if you just started watching Trailer Park Garage like this episode or a couple episodes back, you probably do not know how exciting this is to me. So we got another computer. We have tried 3, 4 computers to hook up the race pack to, and nothing will connect. The COM ports just will not. Some people said, well, install some like different kind of drivers. Well, tried everything. Had a guy that worked at race pack mess with it and still couldn't get my laptop connected. So we've been using boones and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So a couple videos back, I don't know, more like 6 or 7, we first got the truck. We tried to connect to the race pack so that we could change the IQ3 dash. Couldn't do it. I'm over the moon. And go in here, I can change my stuff around. What all, I want in the IQ3 and all that junk. So I'm sure you guys already know how to do all that shit. But I just wanted to tell you guys we got it, and we can look at our data now. And we ain't got to run Boone's laptop into the ground. So it is super nice to, be able to go over here and, open up files and stuff and data runs and everything that we need to really focus on, and it's super crucial to the program. So, boom, there you go, come on. We can even see when we bang it through the motor, and this thing is like, wow, wow. But anyways, alright, we're going to move on to something else. Okay, so I'm at the gas station a while ago, and I'm pretty pissed off, just a little bit. So, there was a kid in there, and I didn't know who he was. I was getting some combos and a Pepsi, and, he's kind of walking around, kind of close, and I'm like, what do you want? And Kirsten's here, and I'm telling her for the first time, and you guys, so that's why I'm looking over here. But anyways, he's like, hey, you that guy from Trailer Park Garage? And I'm like, yes, I am that guy from Trailer Park Garage. And he's like, man, I watch your stuff all the time. I think it's badass. I think it's cool. He was like, we got to talking. He said that he had a Fox body, small block Ford deal, and that, he got it. The motor was hurt, so he rebuilt it. And he wanted to, make it a little bit faster, and he got together and he blew it up. And everybody, that he was involved in at the time, and a little bit of the community, they were like dogging the shit out of him, and he was like, so I kind of just sold it all, you know what I mean, and got out of it. He was like, I don't really think it's for me. And I'm like, you don't think hot rodding's for you, or you don't think the people's for you? He's like, some of them guys are just dicks for no reason. And I was like, hey man, I agree. So I was like, you ever want to work on some hot rod shit? I'm like, I live up the road. He's like, I know where you live. And I'm like, hold on a second, how you know where I live? He's like, well, I drive past your house and I see it. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I was like, you ever see the garage doors open? I'm like, stop in and you can hang out, we'll do some hot rod shit. So I just thought I would share that. It had me a little pissed off. Some of you guys are douchebags. You know what I mean? Just take it easy on the youngins, I guess. He was a younger kid.
Like our age?
Yeah, like our age. And I didn't catch his name. I didn't even ask him or nothing. I was like, screw that. I'm like, you ever want to work on some hot rods? I'm like, I got you hooked up.
Did he look familiar?
He didn't at all. Never seen him in my life.
Huh.
So, respect the hot rod community. Some of these guys, last of a dying breed. Kids nowadays don't want to go freaking hot rodding. Are you kidding me? So you got some kids that want to go hot rodding, help them out and support them, because we need more hot rodders. Come on, that's my rant. What you got?
119 even.
Damn.
Put on a few pounds.
What we got? I'm on the slides though. 130. Cool 130. That's how we go a little bit faster than everybody else. We got a weight break. Oh goodness. Alright. We're in the shop. We got everything loaded up in the dually. We gotta hook it to the trailer and load this dude up. What are you doing? Whoa. Watch the paint. Alright, you got anything you want to tell them before we go to the track? Predictions for the track?
It depends on the weather tomorrow. Let's check it.
Alright.
It is going to be 91. So it's, oh. What time are we going? 5?
I don't want to get there until like 6. I'm trying to beat the heat.
So it'll be around 80 to 85.
Like it is right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I could race in this.
But I don't know about the humidity.
Well, shit.
It's 77 there right now. What is it here?
How much is it?
75.
Alright, so track predictions.
I don't know.
What do you think?
They haven't had anybody out there in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, so the track is going to be kind of sucky. What do you think? You think it'll go 60s? Do you think it'll go 70s? That track sucks.
I don't.
You don't think it'll go 70s?
Not right off the trailer, no.
Well, hell no. At the end of the week.
Maybe third pass.
Okay, so you think it'll go 70s this weekend? Yeah. Whew! Yeah, just pull it.
Is it supposed to be hard to pull?
Yeah, probably now. It's got all that pressure against it. Look at that.
Did it work?
Yeah, now we got shoots. Then they're still in the bag. Oh, that makes me so happy. Because that, like, the world is different at that speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't understand how that works, though.
It fills the line full of that pressurized air, and it builds up in these canisters right here. And it's constantly pushing this plunger. And once you relieve that, that's why it was so hard to pull that handle in. Because when you pull that handle, boom.
So it's
There
like
they go.
shooting a gun.
Yeah. Hey everybody, we got the chutes fixed. That makes me feel so much better about going to Hardinsburg. Side note, it rained today and they canceled.
And it's freaking humid.
And it's humid. So we were supposed to go to Kirsten's brother's gender reveal Saturday in Portland, Tennessee. But now I'm going testing and Kirsten is going.
To
Not-
the baby gender reveal.
Yeah, not the racetrack.
Not testing.
So we're going to be lone wolfing it.
You'll have Boone.
Yeah, Boone will be there.
You'll have, I'm sure your dad will go.
Or somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We can handle it
If I
though.
need to go.
It's not that much to handle. In the pits, it's not. We'll be alright. Alright, let's go pack some shoes and go racing.
Well,
I fixed a bunch of stuff on the race pack, like warning things, but instead of hitting, like you can hit a warning light for your oil pressure or like fuel pressure. I got one for oil, fuel. I know I put another one in there, I just can't remember what it was. And it wasn't water temp either. What did I put it in there for? I don't know, I'd have to look at it. But on the oil pressure one, I don't have it set in between the RPM parameters. So as soon as I like turn ignition on, it's got that red ass light in my eye. So I gotta fix that. But besides that, so we're ready to go. Alright, so we just got to the track. We got legendary John Boone here, baby. Come on, we got Jacob Hester on the footage. If you don't know Jacob, he was the one that really started Trailer Park Garage for us. He did all the editing, filming. I didn't even want to make a YouTube channel, but he pushed us to do it, so big shout out to Jacob too. We got Big Chungy in the house. Kirsten went to that baby shower deal. Well, she called a little bit ago. She said, I left early, I'm on my way. So she's coming to the track. We got the bars, everything's set, ready to go. We're gonna go make a motor hit because Boone is insisting that we look at the data that we changed. He's a smarter version of me, way smarter version of a lot of people. So we're gonna make a motor pass, get that all sorted out, and then we're gonna turn the kit on, baby, and we're gonna try to light a candle about that big. So everything's ready to go. Our dually broke down on the way here. Well, didn't even get out of the driveway. Wouldn't start. Big piece of junk. I called Boone. I was like, man, we ain't going to the track. He was like, screw that. I'm about to pull up in your driveway, homie. So we got hooked up to Boone's. Halfway here, the thing started smoking. It was leaking a little bit of fluid out of the vent tube, but we got that all figured out. So shitty day, but it's not raining. And we got our hot rods out. So the most American sport in the world, drag racing. We're getting ready to let go of the brake, turn some kits on, and have a whole lot of fun. Come on. Alright, so we made that hit on motor. Boone is trying to figure out something with the laptop. It wouldn't record the data. So I don't know what's up with that, but we're going to have to fix it before we make this motor lick. I'm not sure if we're going to go up there and make another motor pass, probably, if we can't get this data pulled up. And then we're going to turn the kit on. So it was bouncing real hard. You can probably see that in the GoPro. It's ready for some power. Everybody was like, man, be careful, the track's slick. But we know that, so no prep. So we're just going to keep gradually working with the thing and hopefully do something with it.
Had a little bit of tire shake there, baby. Come on.
All right, so that pass, I was talking on the GoPro at the end of the track, not gibberish shit, because I was pumped up, baby, because we're out here drag racing. 105 to the 60, 345 to the 330. I believe I let off before the 330. Bad tire shake, was driving towards the center line hard, and then it shook the tire. Everybody said we was not going to get down the track. Everybody said that the track was junk today, that half the cars that get out of here, you know, that run good normally, Glover's having a hard time, and Glover's, you know, been dominating the Bridge Runners series at this racetrack. So, pretty sketchy racetrack, we ain't got enough power, baby. So, I don't know. I wish I had the second kit, baby. I'd be like, boom! We're gonna try to do something different.
Is it a bag? I just seen something out there. I didn't know.
I don't give a f what it is. You better go get it.
What did he wet?
Alright, so we loaded up that last pass. We shook the tire again. This time a little farther out. We made some changes. We put a flat in the top 4-link bar to keep it from going right. That helped. It went straight as an arrow, that pass. But we don't have any flat ground to neutral the anti-roll bar. So we're gonna go home and make a couple of changes. I didn't have any problems with the track. I thought the track was pretty decent. We just got a couple bugs that we needed to work out, and that's why I'm continuously wanting to test. We've been getting rained out, and it's putting a damper on some of our plans. So we're gonna go back home, make a couple of changes. That last pass, I don't think anybody would believe me unless I showed them the slip. So there's a $20 bill. That's good enough.
My nose is itching so
Here you go, guys. Check this out. .102 to the 60. Of course, we blew up the tire. 550 in the 8th, 96. It was a wash, but 102 to the 60. Can't complain. Big Chungus is here. Kirsten was here. Jacob Hester was here. John Boone was here. Chris Godey was here. I mean, it don't get much better than that. Homies, American drag racing, nitrous cars, full-size trucks, family, friends, done said it. Once again, it's just too badass. We had a great time at the drag strip. We always have a great time at the drag strip. Go to the drag strip with a good attitude, and you're going to leave in a good attitude. So we're over the moon, 102 60 foot. That's pretty badass for this honking truck. So we will see you guys on the next episode. Hopefully we can go a little bit faster. I know I said I wanted to go 60s at US 60, but we just couldn't make it work. So back to the drawing board. We will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching Trailer Park Garage. Hold on.
What?
Big Chungus, you want to say anything? No? Guess not.
Yeah.
All right. See you next week.